of you have ever had a bad experience with a retail employee before? Was the associate rude, apathetic, or unknowledgeable? Great customer service is essential for running a successful business. Today, I'm going to tell you the 4 simple steps to follow to give commendable customer service. These steps include greeting customers, exhibiting store product and knowledge, re-engaging with customers, and using recovery statements. First step is greetings. A greeting is valued by a customer because it makes them feel welcomed and comforted when they enter the store. They have the opportunity to ask questions right off the bat, or they know where to find the sales associate later if they have any questions. Some examples of greetings could include, "Hi, how are you doing today?" Or, "Hello, what brings you in?" Or, "Are you looking for anything in particular?" If you ask a greeting in the form of an open-ended question, then it establishes conversation between the customer and the associate and helps the associate establish the needs and helps them find what the customer is looking for. Next is knowledge of the sales associate. An associate should study a store's layout so they know exactly where all the products are located. If a customer were shopping at a hardware store and they came in looking for sandpaper and they asked the associate where to find it, the associate should know exactly where it was. The associate should not say, I don't know, let me ask someone. If that happened, the customer would have to follow that employee around until they found someone else to ask the same question they should have known the answer to in the first place. Along with knowing the store layout, the associates should also know their products. If another customer were to come into the same hardware store and ask for an Astracal, the sales associate should not respond with a blank stare. And it's not the customer's job to explain what the product is. It's the other way around. Knowledge of the cash register is exceptionally important as well. If an associate is having trouble ringing up customers and a line formed, then the customers might get discouraged and might leave the store without purchasing the product they initially came in for. They might tell their friends about the bad experience that they had and lose loyalty towards the store. Associates should receive extensive training from their supervisors. They should know the ins and outs, and they should know every step of the way on how to operate the cash register before ever checking out their first customer. Next step is re-engaging. Re-engaging is a follow-up for greetings. If a customer did not have a question when they first entered the store, they might need assistance after browsing for 20 to 15 minutes. A customer could be re-engaged with if the associate came and said, "Are you finding everything all right?" Or get a comment on what the customer was looking at. At Blockbuster Video, if a sales associate were to re-engage with a customer, they could say, "Oh, I love that movie. If you're into romantic comedies, you're going to love the new Kate Hudson video. It's right over here. Would you like me to show you?" This comment establishes credibility with the associate and might encourage that customer to rent 2 DVDs instead of just 1. Last but not least is recovery statements. All stores experience external theft, but the way they handle the situation shows their professionalism. When employees are aware of a thief in the store, no other customer should be aware of it. If associates are acting strange, following the suspect around, or being less attentive to the other customers, it creates a scene, and you might lose customers. A lot of stores have different policies on dealing with shoplifters, but according to Andrea McPherson, the store manager at Abercrombie & Fitch of Humble, the majority of successful stores deal with shoplifters relying on recovery statements. For instance, if a sales associate at Abercrombie saw one of their customers stuff a blue shirt in their purse, the sales associate could calmly approach the customer and say, "Hi, I noticed you took interest in our new graphic tees. We've got some new flip-flops right over here that match them perfectly. Let me know if you're interested. I'll help you find your size." Then the associate could calmly walk away from the shoplifter. Since the shoplifter knows that they have been caught, they will feel obligated to put the merchandise back. If not, the sales associate now can give a detailed description of the thief to security or their supervisor, and no other customers would be aware of it. Since we use recovery statements, and we greet and we re-engage customers when they enter the store, shoplifters know that we're aware of their presence, and they can never sneak in the store or sneak out without having to talk to an associate first. In conclusion, being greeted, being shown associate knowledge, re-engaging, and using recovery statements all combine to create the total customer experience. It generates customer loyalty, reduces theft, and makes a business much more successful and professional. These tactics should be taught to every retail employee. Thank you.